What up, what up? It's Garage Gym Homie, baby. And today, I'm reviewing Nutra Innovations 24-hour pump. All-day pumps. All-day pumps, homeboy. Nitric oxide booster, dog. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. You hear that? I got content coming. That's the sound of me having content every day for you. So click subscribe and let's get into this, man. We got a winter look at this, homie. We got a winter storm here, dog. It's coming down. Snowing, man. Thank God for this garage gym, man. Thank God for this garage gym, man. You can hit me in the email, garagegymhomie@gmail.com. We ain't gonna monkey around in that email, man. You hit me up. You want a list of cheap supplements I'm slinging? You want a list of, you want some coaching, dog? You want to talk God, spirituality? You're struggling? I got you, man. I got you. Anyway, man, let's get down to business. The fine folks at Nutra Innovations sent this over to me. I reviewed their Epitome Hardcore. It was a solid hitter, man. I was stimmed the heck up, man. A strong Alpha Yo pre-workout, man. A hardcore pre-workout for physical energy. And, ooh, that boy had me stimmed the heck up like all dang day. Anyway, man, this is their Pump Pills. They got a nice line of supplements there, man. I'm not affiliated with them, so I'm going to see. I forget if they gave me a discount code for my viewers, but I'll link below where you can get this if you like what I have to say, man. So this is just one of these pump pills. They're calling it their stackable series. I like that because they're being honest with us, man. They're not telling us like, hey, this is our pump product. They're saying this is meant to be stacked, you know, and I like that. I like that. So they're giving us the facts here. Serving size 6 capsules. And they're saying 180 pills. I'm going to be honest. Either I did some math wrong, which is highly unlikely, or the fine folks gave me one extra because I got one pill left. I've gone through the whole container. It looks like this. So I took 6 of these in the morning. I'm going to tell you the different ways I took them, and it did a dang thing for me. This was, so there must have been 181 pills or something. I don't know. Or I did 5 one day and left myself with a 6. I don't know what happened. Anyway, man, so 6 pills, and you get 30 servings in a container, man. So you got yourself 4 simple ingredients in here, man. Sodium, from sodium chloride, 39 milligrams. L-lauryl glycerol, 3.5 grams. Nice amount there. Some L-norvaline, 300 milligrams, and some sodium chloride, 100 milligrams, man. So the 3 active ingredients are the glycerol, the norvaline, and the sodium chloride. End of freaking story. Then they got gelatin, you know, it's made with some whatever's in here, man, that make up these pills. Blue number 1, I'm not sure what the coloring's for or whatever, because whatever. So this is actually a cool label here, man. Actually sick looking. So the different ways I use this hitter was, first of all, I've used it by itself just to see how the pumps were. I trained non-stim, where this was the only thing that I used before training. You got to think, I've used this 30 times, so I've used it a few different ways. I've had the opportunity to use it a few different ways. I've used it with a pump formula training non-stim. I've used it with a high stim pre-workout and this, because, you know, a lot of these high stim pre-workouts are lacking, you know, pumps. They'll give you like a little citrulline and shine your schlong a little, twiddle your little nuts of yours a little, and that's about it. And I used it with a pre-workout, a stim pre-workout, and a pump formula, and this. And you might ask, which pump formula? I've done that twice. I've used it with Hooligan, bare knuckle, non-stim pre-workout, and I've used it with Performance Lab Vasomax, which I'm getting ready to review here. So anyway, by itself, that's obviously the biggest factor here, using it completely by itself with nothing else to tell you if it's you know, effective. It was decent, man. There were definitely some noticeable pumps with it. I wouldn't say I was just like, you know, pumped to heck from just using it by itself, but it was definitely decent using it by itself. In no way would this ever be the only pump formula that I use. If I'm looking for some pumps, this would not be my standalone one pump formula that I have. So this was kind of like my experience with Bloody Hell from Apollo Nutrition, meaning I really liked it a lot, but I liked it as kind of an extra stackable product, man. I didn't like it on its own as much as a pump formula. When I use this with another pump formula, it brought the best out of it, man. I don't know if it's that glycerol, whatever the heck is in here. It brought the best out. It wasn't really those vascular kind of pumps that this made. It was more of those fullness, the full kind of look where you kind of look bigger than you really are. You know, they're just that swole look. That's what I'll say. It gave me more of a swole look when I used it with like Hooligan Bare Knuckle. I felt swole as heck, man, in a way that Hooligan Bare Knuckle itself didn't bring out of me. Hooligan Bare Knuckle itself made me really pumped up, but I had a very noticeable difference when I added this in here. When I added this with Performance Labs Vasomax, it's as pumped as I've ever been, man, because that Vasomax itself makes me pretty much as pumped as I've ever been. Adding the extra glycerol, whatever else is the Norvaline, all that, sodium on top, brought me to just as pumped as one can get, man. You just feel that skin tight feeling on the muscle, where just the skin's so dang tight around a muscle, it just feels like it could pop. It brings out the vascularity, but that's something about that 3D pump that does that. That I've never responded so well in my whole training career over the last 8 years to anything like I have that 3D pump. I don't know what it is. The only even close second is the Alpha Lion Superhuman pump. This was very enjoyable to use, and this definitely made a noticeable difference. With putting it with a high stim pre-workout where all they give you is like, you know, sometimes they give you a little citrulline, some arginine, whatever. Adding this on top, this made it a complete package, man. So I really think that if you got a high stim pre-workout, this would make for a great addition to that, you know, where you'd only need like a little extra pumps to get you there, you know, to the all-around package. That's what this will give you. So if it's just lacking a little bit to give you that all-around package with your, you know, your pre-workout where you got the stims, the pumps, all that, this will take you to giving you the all-around package. But if I'm going to train non-stim, this would not be my standalone pump formula. And crediting them, that's why they're calling it their stackable series. So they're not claiming that it should be your standalone pump formula. I've never had pump pills, by the way, that were sufficient enough to be my only pump formula. I to this day, I've had the huge supplements, Magnify, I've had the Bloody Hell, I've had the 360 pump by Alchemy Lab. I've had a bunch of pump pills. I've had the Glaxon Plasm pills, whatever they are. I've had a ton of them now, a bunch of them. And I've always never felt like the pills alone were really sufficient enough to be my standalone pump formula. They've always been a good stackable, kind of more extras, man. They've just kind of been more extras to me. And my brother used a product like this when he went up on stage because it's supposedly the glycerol takes the water, excess water out. It puts it toward the muscle to kind of give you more of a fuller look when you're competing. But that's kind of bro science, and there's probably not too much to back that. I don't really know, man. That might be more in the head. So I'm going to enjoy this one last thing. And Nutra Innovation, man. Solid. Seems like they got a solid line. The fine folks, I thank them for sending this over. And that Epitome Hardcore is a strong pre-workout, physical energy strength, man. So, and a nootropic head high because they had alpha yo. So you can check that out. I'll link below where to get these hitters, and we'll see what the fine folks have in store for us, man. Anyway, that's what I got for you. Garage Gym Homie's always going to give it to you straight till the end of the days. If you liked the review, subscribe to the channel. If you didn't freaking like the review, also subscribe to the channel. God bless all of you. Oh, together, let's get this dang muscle. I'm out.